What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. So today, I'm super hyped because I'm going to be doing my first thoughts and impressions on Bravely Default 2. I'm so freaking pumped for this, if you guys cannot tell, and I cannot wait to get to the video. But remember, go down there if you enjoy this content and become a part of the growing family. It gets bigger and bigger every day. And if you enjoy the video, be sure to leave a like on it. It helps with the algorithm. Leave a comment down below if there's anything you guys want to talk about, because that's one of my favorite parts, is getting to know every single one of you guys down in the comments. But without further ado, let's get this epic freaking footage. Yeah. Now remember, guys, this is just my first impressions of the game, and as always, there's no spoilers or anything like that. I'm about 15 hours into the game so far, and I just wanted to come and tell you guys what I think so far. Because this game is absolutely insane. Yeah, I knew when I got it that it was an RPG, but I had no idea how amazing and how addicting it would be. I don't know what it is about the Switch and handhelds in general, but for me, because I have ADHD, it just seems like I can focus more, you know what I mean? When I got a handheld, I'm just looking at a screen. It just seems like it's a lot easier for me to zone out on it. If anybody else is like that, let me know down in the comments. But the graphics are really good for, what they are for the Switch, because it can only do so much. They definitely look absolutely stunning for the hardware that they're running on. And this is a Square Enix game, so they're always pushing the boundaries as far as they can with all the different consoles. But they took this one to a different level because the art style and stuff is different. You know what I mean? It's not just like, CGI and stuff like that. It's actually like, you got a lot of drawn stuff in it, and it looks absolutely stunning. And it's so addicting. All the monsters are amazing. Of course, the combat is going to be awesome. Pretty much every combat system they've ever made has been absolutely amazing. And, the music, of course, is stunning. It's so awesome. All the battle themes, everything. And one thing that definitely surprises me is the difficulty, because I'm on the normal setting, and don't get me wrong, I love hard games, guys. I play Souls games and all that kind of stuff, but this game surprises me because I put it on normal and I've died so many freaking times. It's so unforgiving. If you make one little mistake, you lose the whole fight. You gotta start over, and some of the boss fights and stuff take quite a long time because there's so many different elements to it. Different things you gotta do for every boss. That's another part of it, is all the bosses are different. They all have unique abilities, and it's so crazy because they all have the different asterisks. And basically what that is basically like a job. You know what I mean? And each boss you fight has different asterisks, and you got to beat like a tank guy who'll have all these different tanking abilities and protect all these different people. And then if you beat him, you get that tank class. That class is called the Shield Master, if I remember correctly. I haven't got to use it yet because I try to stay away from the melee tank roles unless I really, really have to for a certain boss or something, because I just love DPS. So I got mages set up. I got 2 mages. I got 2 white mages, and then I have Berserker, and I have Thief, Monk, and there's one other one. I think it's called a Paladin or something on Seth, but they're so awesome. It is so fun beating all the different monsters and all the different bosses, exploring all the different places. There's items everywhere. Another cool part for me is all the different jobs. And what's crazy is they got a big long list of abilities for everyone. Everyone has about, I think, 10, maybe 15 different abilities they can do that are unique to just that class. You can also have a main class, and then you can have a subclass. Your main class, when you do battles and stuff, it gets experience and it grows. And there's JP orbs and stuff you can get for it. And then your subclass is, something you can just use when you go into battle and whatnot. So if you have a white mage as your main, that one's going to grow levels. The max level right now for jobs is 12. And then you can have a subclass, which say you want to do, like black mage. And, you already have a level like 6 or something. So you have Blizzaga or something. You still retain all those abilities. The one thing you do want to watch for as you're fighting bosses and stuff in the Heart of Monsters is the characters who have the crystal powers, because those enable them to do all kinds of epic abilities that is, unique to each individual class. So if you have the Thief on, and you get that special ability, it lets you instantly steal, the best item from the boss of the monsters. So that's really cool, and there's all kinds of different ones for every single one. I haven't even got to do them all yet, because there's, so many different jobs. So I just try to stick to the main ones that I like and look really powerful. So far, I'm absolutely loving this game, and it's so addicting, and I'm trying my best just to focus on it because there's so many other games coming out right now. But this game is really good, and I think it deserves my full attention right now. So I'm going to play it all the way through, beat all the bosses, do all the side stuff I can, and hopefully some of them will have awesome freaking items and stuff, because that's one of my favorite parts about RPGs is when you start getting, close to the end, and there's all these hidden bosses and stuff to find, and when you beat them, you get game-breaking items like freaking breakthrough damage in Final Fantasies in the past, where it lets you do past 9,999 damage, and then you do it like 100k damage and so on. That's so awesome. I'm really addicted to how big the numbers grow. And I think that's a big part of RPGs in general, and Square Enix does such a good job. And I'm just getting into this, and it's definitely different. It is definitely different, you know what I mean? You gotta learn all the different combat stuff, because it's not your typical RPG, because it has the bravery system, which you can spend, up to -3 turns. And then that, character is out for, however many turns you go in the hole for. So if you go -3, which is as much as you can go, yeah, you can use all these different abilities and stuff. It basically just lets you have like 4 turns right then, and then your character can't do anything for 4 turns. So there's a lot of different stuff you got to think about here. There's different items you can use, all kinds of different magics, abilities. It's pretty in-depth. I'm definitely surprised, because I'm used to just being able to use summons and stuff. The adeptness of the combat definitely keeps you busy, you know what I mean? There's definitely some awesome stuff you can pull off. So give this game a try. Let me know down in the comments if any of you guys forgot to play this game, if you've already beat it, what are your favorite parts, are you looking forward to it? Yeah, I know it's only on the Switch, which kind of sucks, but that's why I wanted to get the Switch, because there's so many awesome games that are only on the Switch. And I'm so addicted to it. It's so awesome. I'm loving the Switch to death. It's so amazing. And I'm so glad I didn't get the Switch Lite, because I kind of seen it in the store. I was like, $200, and I was like, man, I'm gonna hold out, because I like the full Switch for sure, because it's got all the different controllers you could use. I can play it on my TV. I can take it wherever I want. I can use it for multiplayer, use the screen, take the controllers off. It's got so many more things you could do with it. It's definitely worth the extra $100. That's for sure. But don't forget, I appreciate every single one of you guys, and leave a comment down below if there's anything you guys want to talk about, whether it's gaming related or whatever. I have all kinds of other videos on the channel though that I put my heart and soul into just for you guys. All kinds of reviews, let's plays, reactions, all kinds of stuff, news videos. I put so much hard work and effort into every single video just for you guys, so be sure to go check my backlog. Go follow me on my Twitter. It's an awesome way for me to connect with you guys. We can be goofy over there. You can post links to whatever. We can post, awesome gaming stuff to talk about. It just depends. I also have all of my videos, so if YouTube doesn't notify you or something, or you just happen to miss it, maybe you'll see it on Twitter, you know what I mean? So that way you don't have to miss my epic videos that I work so hard on for all you guys. But remember, stay positive, and I just wanted to get this video out for you guys because I'm so pumped on this game, and I'm gonna go back to playing it in just a little bit. I gotta do some work on the house, for about 5 hours or so, but then I'm going back to that sweet freaky game. It's so awesome, and it's so addicting, and for what it is, because it's not like insane graphics or whatever, but it's not always about the graphics. The story is so awesome, the combat is so good, the monsters, it's definitely an amazing RPG. But I'll see you guys on the next one. And remember, stay positive.